Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. We're halfway into this week. Hope your week has been good so far. Our teacher for this week is Hermann Hesse. And I have a few beautiful thoughts of his to share with you to lead us into today's meditation. But it starts with a thought from English poet John Donne, written all the way back in 1623. John Donne wrote, "No man is an island. No man is an island." Hey, good morning, Sunmarie, and good morning, Anthony. Awesome seeing you. Even in the moments that we may feel ourselves to be completely alone, the truth is we are always surrounded by other humans. Nothing is created or comes to fruition unless humans cooperate to bring it into existence. We are in it together for better or worse. So we can just as well upgrade our relationships to the humans around us. When you pick up the next product off the supermarket shelf, or you lift it out of the grocery bag like it happens these days, stop for a moment to recognize the amount of human lives it took to place this product into your hand. From the planting, to the harvesting, to the transporting, to the processing, to the packaging, to the transporting again, to the stacking it on the shelf, to eventually getting it in your hand. There's a whole long list of human lives involved. My being human is dependent on the humanity of this whole planet. Good morning, Leshna. Good morning, honey. It is awesome seeing you. Hope your Wednesday is going to be great. So a couple of thoughts from Hermann Hesse specifically, speaking about this interconnectedness of us as human beings. Hey, Estelle, good morning. Hermann Hesse says, as a body, everyone is single. As a soul, never. As a body, everyone is single, but as a soul, never. Craig, a very good morning, and Linda, good morning. Awesome seeing you all. The next thought from Hermann Hesse says, slowly blossomed, slowly ripened in Siddhartha the realization, the knowledge, what wisdom actually was, what the goal of his long search was. It was nothing but a readiness of the soul, an ability, a secret art to think every moment while living his life the thought of oneness, to be able to feel and inhale the oneness. Maggie, good morning. Siddhartha is a book written by Hermann Hesse. And it comes to this point, this culmination, where the character Siddhartha realizes that the point of his life is to recognize oneness, the oneness in us all. Of course, our collective being human doesn't guarantee that we get along with all the humans around us. It causes friction too, but it's our reaction to the differences that determine whether we make war or find strength in our diversity. Hermann Hesse says, to hold our tongues when everyone is gossiping, to smile without hostility at people and institutions, to compensate for the shortage of love in the world with more love in small private matters, to be more faithful in our work, to show greater patience, to forego the cheap revenge obtainable from mockery and criticism. I think I want to read that one again. It feels like one I need to hear more often. To forego the cheap revenge obtainable from mockery and criticism. All these are things that we can do. Beautiful words by Hermann Hesse. So the next time that you have to enforce a boundary, because sometimes we do, these humans we live with in oneness sometimes cause friction amongst ourselves. So the next time that you have to enforce a boundary, the next time you have to say no, could you remember who you are dealing with? You are dealing with a brother and a sister. You're dealing with another human soul having a human experience. You can say no and also be full of love. Our meditation today is called TONGLEN. And TONGLEN certainly helps reinforce everything I read from Herman Hesse this morning. That we can look at all the humans around us with love, wishing only the best. Even though we might not get along with all of them. Even though we might sometimes choose to step away from some of them. So if you're ready, here we go. You can close your eyes and we'll slip away on this journey together. Starting with the first few big breaths. Let's take a deep breath in. And out. Take a deep breath in. And out. A deep inhale. And let it go. Deep breath in. And out. One more big breath in. And let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, feel yourself grow from your core, expanding in all directions. And once you've reached your full height, then again let all of it go. As you exhale, soften. As you breathe out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and drop your head. I want to invite you to join me in a bit of imagination. Let's collect ourselves together as the green leaves on a tree. It's easy to remind ourselves of how these green leaves on a tree inhale what we think of as toxic, breathing in all of the CO2, and then transforming, transmuting, alchemizing in an almost magical way, and breathing out for us oxygen, what we think of as good and healthy and wholesome. Join me as the green leaves on a tree, as we inhale together what we think of as bad or toxic in the world, breathing in those dark clouds, drawing it deep into your belly, holding it for a moment as you feel your belly warm up, and these dark clouds being transmuted, transformed, alchemized into light and love, breathing out from your heart into the world around our tree. Beautiful love and light. Let's clear the space around our tree. Inhale all of the dark clouds. Fill the space around our tree with light. Clear out more and more dark clouds in a further and bigger radius from our tree, until we infect and affect more trees to do the same. More sparks of light around the world, all of them showing up determined to be a source of light for the world around them. Willing to inhale the dark clouds, knowing that this is what this soul is made for. Dark clouds cannot harm me. I will turn it into light. Imagine a whole world of trees like this, where we all have become determined to not answer judgment with judgment, criticism with criticism, snark with snark, but to always answer with a smile, even if what we're saying is no. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle down into as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Let's take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles, just going forward and to the left, and forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. And as you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. And as you release, roll your shoulders backwards. In big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. Lean your upper body over to the left and also lean your upper body over to the right. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence as much as we are able to for the moment, we can turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a long and slow exhale. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, this is a good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, then we'll take the next couple of deep breaths together. Let's take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, feel into your body. Feel how softness slowly settles into every muscle of your body. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. Feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. And one more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. Feel the air as it flows in through your nostrils. Feel the air as it touches the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath. But hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long really slow exhale. With your next big breath as you dive deep into you, I want to thank you for being a source of light for the world around you. Take your next big breath. Our journey of Tonglen starts with those closest to us, and then we'll make the circle bigger. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, bring to your mind those humans you share a home with or used to at some point share a home with. Bring them together in your mind. And you can do this exercise for them all, or perhaps someone stands out for you today. Perhaps you want to place your focus on someone specifically. As you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, see yourself inhaling all of the dark clouds around them. Stuff that they need to deal with, the pain, the suffering that they're experiencing. Inhale it as dark clouds. Pull it all the way deep into your belly and feel your belly warm up as you're transforming all of this into light. And then breathing from your heart into the space around them, love and light. See it radiate the space around them. See the expression on their face as they recognize the light that surrounds them. Take your next big breath. We'll make the circle slightly bigger. Still include only your closest family. You might include some of the same you already have, and then grandparents, parents, uncles and aunts, brothers and sisters, cousins, nieces, nephews. Bring them together in a group. See all of their faces and see who stands out for you today. You can do this exercise for the whole group, or otherwise for that one who stands out for you. Maybe there is someone who you have a good idea of what they're dealing with. As you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, watch yourself inhale all of the dark clouds around them. Draw it into your belly, hold it for a moment and feel how it warms up. Then breathe into the space around them, love and light from your heart, and watch their faces as they recognize the light around them. Take your next big breath. We'll make the circle bigger to include all of the close humans in your life. Friends, colleagues, friends of friends, maybe friends of your children, maybe teachers of your children. Bring this whole big group together in your mind. See all of their faces. Remind yourself that everyone is fighting a battle that we know nothing about. What kinds of inner battles are these humans fighting? You can do this exercise for the whole group together, or maybe someone stands out to you. Then you can aim the exercise at them. As you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, see yourself inhale all of the dark clouds around them. Breathe it deep into your belly and hold it for a moment as you feel your belly warm up. And then exhale into their space, love and light from your heart. And watch their faces light up as they recognize the light around them. Take your next big breath. And this one is for all of those nameless faces in your life. We share space with so many humans. Sometimes sitting at the traffic light in our own bubble, while there are humans around us sitting in theirs. Walking in a shopping center and brushing shoulders with hundreds, if not thousands of people at a time. The cashier at the grocery store, the waitress in the restaurant, the petrol pump attendant at the fuel station, the security guard you walk by. Maybe some of these are actually names you do know. Bring them all together in one big group and see if anyone stands out to you today. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, inhale all of their dark clouds. Draw it into your belly and feel in your belly as you hold it, how it warms. And exhale into their space, love and light from your heart. Watching their faces light up as they recognize the light around them. Take your next big breath. And then for this circle, for this group of beautiful human beings, all intent on showing up in the world as a source of light. Everyone is fighting a battle we know nothing about. And it's true for the humans in this circle too. Bring them all together in your mind. Some of the names probably have begun to be familiar, and then some of the faces too. Some of them might be people you've actually met, and some are completely hidden in the shadows, and we never see the name or the face, but they are there. For all of these beautiful humans, and you can include yourself too. As you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, see yourself breathe in all of the dark clouds that they might need to be dealing with right now. Hold it in your belly for a moment, feel it warm up, and exhale into the circle, love and light from your heart. Take your next big breath. We'll take the last big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath holding space and into the next. Let's take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, make it a nice and long, slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, invite softness to settle in every fiber of your being. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. No man is an island is what John Donne wrote in the 1600s. And it's only become more true in our modern world. Even when we might sometimes feel ourselves isolated. Everything in our lives are touched with the intertwined lives of many, many humans. We're in this together for better or worse. So we can just as well improve our own skill at dealing with the humans around us. I'll share with you again some thoughts from Hermann Hesse. He said, as a body, everyone is single. As a soul, never. From the book Siddhartha comes this quote, slowly blossomed, slowly ripened in Siddhartha the realization, the knowledge, what wisdom actually was, what the goal of his long search was. There was nothing but a readiness of the soul, an ability, a secret art to think every moment while living his life, the thought of oneness, to be able to feel and inhale the oneness. To hold our tongues when everyone is gossiping. To smile without hostility at people and institutions. To compensate for the shortage of love in the world with more love in the small private matters of your life. To be more faithful in our work. To show greater patience. To forego the cheap revenge obtainable from mockery and criticism. All these are things that we can do. My intention is, and I'm human, so I don't always live up to my intentions, but my intention is to always answer in a smile. To always answer in a smile and a feeling of genuine love in my heart, even when, but the reminder is, especially when the answer is no. Especially when there's disagreement. Especially when there's friction and conflict. May I please always answer with a smile and with a feeling of love in my heart. Because what I'm dealing with is a brother and a sister, a soul having a human experience. And it is how I react to our differences that determines whether we make war or use our differences to the greater good. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for being a source of light in the world around you. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for being so bright that you are infectious, that more people show their light because of yours. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for your own intention to be the embodiment of love, even when you disagree. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for how gentle but powerful your own boundaries have become. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for being in our circle today. Thank you for being a source of light, and I really mean that. I love that piece, that quote from Hermann Hesse, where he lists a long list of different ways of responding to the world around us, and then says, these are all things that we can do. We can respond to the world differently. And we ourselves will benefit because our hearts will be open, our system will be open, and we'll be more healthy when we smile more and show up with love, even in the tough conversations. Thank you, Sunmari, and thank you, Estelle. Thank you, Maggie. Love your comment. Thank you, Anthony, and Leshna, and Linda, and whoever else might be in the background today. Thank you for being a source of light. Thank you for being so bright that you are infectious. Have a beautiful day. Ciao, ciao.